All right, what up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So Dad, do you want to tell them what we're gonna be doing in today's video?
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a fire hydrant. Everybody used to do fire hydrants a long time ago, but that is not a trick I practice. So, but I'm gonna try to do it, just see if I can still do it and figure out a way to get out of it kind of clean.
Yeah, so we're taking a page out of the Kramer's book, Scotty and Maddie.
Yeah.
And basically, I'm gonna try learning this as well. This is actually a trick a few people in the comments have been saying for me to try. I think you'll probably get this pretty quickly.
I actually suggested trying a Miami hopper because I was watching Maddie do it. And I gotta say this about Maddie too. If you notice on his first try, he doesn't reach between his legs and grab his seat. He goes straight forward for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right off the bars, no grabbing the seat. And that's harder to do.
Yeah.
And it shows his skill level. But when we do the Miami hopper, I'm gonna try to do it with my peg because I don't wanna have to modify my bike. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to do it with a peg. Maybe it's a little quicker, I don't know. Okay. But today we're doing the fire hydrant.
As always, before we get started, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And now we're gonna get started with the fire hydrant. All right, so RL is gonna be going for his first try. I have a feeling it's gonna take him less than 5 attempts to get this one done.
Less than 5, all right, well, let's see how it goes.
All right.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but.
Oh. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Dude, I like how you're like, oh no. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it right away.
Dang man, it just happens sometimes.
Okay, so this will be my first attempt. I've never even tried practicing this or anything before, so just watched a video.
Hold on 1 minute. This is a little bit gnarly because that first whip, do you use your brakes and then hit scuff with your foot, or do you do no brakes and just roll into it? It's a if you've never tried it, it's a little bit hairy the first couple times.
Yeah.
I'd recommend trying it with your front brakes to get used to it.
Okay.
When you first try it, I got my brakes. As soon as I get to about here, I hit my brakes.
Your front brakes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't use brakes until I'm gliding. But the whole idea is to go like this and keep your momentum going, so the back end comes back around.
Oh, you're grabbing your front brakes, you're saying?
I do it without until I come back around.
Oh, I see.
So I roll into it like no brakes.
You're getting better at it every time you do it.
So I'm like this, but I push quick. See, that makes the back end want to come around? If you go slow,
Shit.
your back end will come around, and you got to get past this point fast.
Yeah.
Because if you hit your brakes, you're stopping your momentum. Well, what the scuff is doing, because when you hit your brakes, you stop your momentum.
Right.
So the scuff is to get the bike moving again. Yeah, I just do a 180 real fast on your brakes on the front wheel. Okay, you're not trying to go straight this way.
You're doing like a circle?
You're going into an arc, and your foot's going to be out here, right? And so you got to get that. You want your front wheel to go a little bit past. And then when you hit it, that brings it back in around. And you can use your bars to move it.
I see.
I would do this.
Was there any breakage there?
Yes, I'm using brakes because without brakes, things go bad wrong.
Whoa!
As soon as I hit it, pulling the bars into me to get the back wheel off the ground.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna try
Do
it.
this too, look.
I think it was just a little too complicated for myself.
No, here's a better way. Don't give up so fast.
I'm not. I'm just lowering
Okay,
the
no.
expectations.
I'm going in on the front brakes and I'm just gonna roll. and then pick it up. Front brakes, off front brakes.
Okay.
Okay.
Radical. Should we switch?
In my mind, it sounds really easy. When I start saying it, there's like all these other things that come in.
You make it look easy, and then it's like I got my body going, wait, what?
Just a 180 and keep rolling. Pull up your back end. There. There you go.
When you lift up the bars, it kind of causes it to come around.
Definitely. Definitely. Now, if you whip, yeah, I'm filming all this. If you whip into it faster, it's going to really come fast, you know.
What do you do?
Did I just say that? Does anybody complain about my filming?
Everyone.
Nobody. Netflix called me the other day and they wanted me to shoot a documentary for them, actually be the camera.
On the art of a shaky cameraman, yes.
Okay. So if you're rolling forward and you turn slow, look at you're going that way, this bites, your front wheel bites, it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
So you want it to be like, whoo!
Okay. What?
Just kind of loud. You want it to be quick. I'm gonna do this with brakes. So I use my brakes, just the pivot, right? Now,
Okay.
spinning hard.
Ah, I see.
You don't even have to pump it. I can almost do it on my brakes almost the whole time.
Do you swing your leg out? Does that help? Like the outside leg, do you swing it out or do you try to keep it in?
I don't know, it might be.
Like what
But I know
helps?
that when I get right here, I let off my brakes so I can roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for doing that yet.
Well, here's what I'm suggesting. Do this. Brakes on. And just roll it.
Okay.
Get used to that and just rolling.
Okay.
You know what I'm kind of tripping on is that you seem to be very comfortable with no brakes.
I don't feel that way. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But when the bike is rolling around, you're off your brakes. Or if you're going this way, start a little bit on the outside. Yes.
Oh.
Okay, now, right at the end of that, where you're gliding, okay, when you hit your front brakes, the back end will drop, okay? So you want to make sure that the bike is kind of behind you, you know, when it drops. Yeah.
So I pull my brake at that point?
If you pull your brake when you're staring at your back wheel is just going to come up in your face. Instead of doing a 180 and kind of rolling out straight, you're going through this whole balancing thing. You know, and trying to figure out how to get that back end around. I think if you just come into it slower. Comes around faster, and then you're not really rolling so much.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try that.
But you got to push into it fast and kick your tire when you're out here. Lift up your bars, and if you move your bars out, bike comes around fast.
Okay.
Okay, try just the front. When you step on your peg, push off your back peg and try to get a quick spin.
Okay.
Just try that, that's all. Don't try to roll out of it or anything, just get a quick spin.
It's like there's so many little things to remember.
There you go.
Because that helps a lot.
Yeah.
Using your momentum, right?
Right. So push a quicker spin. Yeah. Now that's looking really, I mean, even though you didn't pull it, that was the best looking one yet. Oh man. That was looking good. Oh yeah.
I need to get the bike to swing around more.
Oh yeah. You mean that kind of noise?
I think the two things that are helping the most is pushing the handlebar out and the whipping around fast.
Okay. Oh, you could have hit your brakes and grabbed your frame right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Quarter spin more. Whoa! That was sick. That was good. You almost had it there and you were balanced when you landed.
I know what it is.
What?
As soon as you start your spin, you gotta be on your brakes.
I see.
Like there's a critical moment there. All these holes are really
Oh my god.
screwing me up. I just can't spin on a hole.
Oh boy. So close. It's like you keep landing in the same exact spot.
Like a quarter.
Yeah. Quarter turn away. Whoa! That was a little further.
Yeah. See how slow I was going?
Yeah, but you kept the back wheel up. And it kept spinning. That was cool. All right, guys, so I'm back out here at the MPC parking lot, and I've had a few days now to work on the fire hydrant. I actually just landed it a couple times, so I'm gonna see if I can replicate that on video so you guys can see that as well. A few things that really help. The main thing or the biggest thing is really leaning heavy over the bars, putting all your weight over them as you spin into it, as well as when you try to pull the frame and whip it around. And other than that, having a little speed going helps, or a little speed in the trick helps, and that's pretty much it. All right, so this is definitely going to take a few tries, so be ready to hang in there for the long haul on this one. I try to practice the exit even when I'm not going to land it, just so that I have, I guess, built up practice doing that part. So once I do get to it, it's a little easier to pull off the rest of the trick. See, my issue is when I get to the pull-out part, I'm leaning back, so all my weight's already falling over. I need to be more over the bike and balanced or steady. I think that's where leaning over and really exaggerating the lean over the bike, I think that's where that comes into play, is keeping you more balanced. Oh, shit! There's the fire hydrant. All right, thanks for hanging in there, guys. See you next time. Peace. All right, so I guess that concludes today's video. Are you stoked you got to pull the fire hydrant that quickly?
Yeah. To be honest with you, I'm more stoked to see how close you got on your first day.
Yeah, I was happy about that.
That's a big, I used to do fire hydrants a long time ago all the time, you know. But I didn't learn it that fast.
Yeah. And then you were saying you might be trying not the fire hydrant, the Miami hopper next. That might be the next trick you relearn.
Every time I watch that video of Maddie, I think, man, I should try that. And then I get out in the garage and I'm like, no way, man, that thing's not going to work.
Yeah.
It's going into that trick. I give him a lot of credit for trying that because going into it just feels wrong.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel, you know. But I will eventually try it and let you guys see all the crashes that come with it. Just keep doing those tricks over and over, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that is the ticket. Your body has to understand what you're trying to do, and then your legs will learn. They'll just know, and your arms will know. It's just like, you know, muscle memory when you're playing the guitar, which I don't have any of, but I'm hoping it'll come in.
Yeah.
Just keep doing that trick over and over, no matter how crappy it feels. Just keep doing it over every day, and you'll start to get better at it.
Cool. All right, as always, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys next time.
Hey, you guys have a good one.
All right, peace.